Joshua Malcolm. I'm standing right here on the site for the piece of property that the tribe has acquired on our behalf. In less than 36 hours from now, in what I consider the most consequential election, certainly of my lifetime, I'm 56 years old, lived in this community other than the 7 years I was on active duty, the most consequential election would take place among our tribal citizens. Why am I coming out now and speaking to you? The truth of the matter is, it's time for people to speak out, and it's time for people to offer facts so people can make an informed decision about what the election actually is about and what the potential consequences for voting yes or no are about. I'm a lawyer. I've practiced law for about 22, 24 years. I've served on the North Carolina State Board of Elections. I've 5 years into serving on the $6 billion North Carolina Lottery Commission, where we've delivered $1.2 billion in revenue to the state, including $62 million for the new tech high school that's been built here in Robeson County. Most recently, I've been retained to serve as General Counsel for the Lumbee Tribe of North Carolina's Tribal Council. I'm not speaking on behalf of the Tribal Council to you tonight. In this cornfield, right here off Exit 10 on I-95. I'm speaking to you in my personal capacity. I'm speaking to you about a particular issue. So in the last couple of days, I've gotten quite a few phone calls about, Joshua, do you know anything about, or can you explain to me whether another tribe can come into our tribal community and acquire land, whether they could develop a business or whether they could actually open a casino? And the answer is yes, they can, to be crystal clear. I've received phone calls, probably like a lot of you all, purporting to show a tribal vehicle from the Cherokee tribe coming into Lumberton. But I'm here to tell you unequivocally it's not purported. Because on the day that that happened, I got a phone call. And on the day that that happened, I got a phone call, and I placed some phone calls. And I entrusted an agent, a friend, a business relationship partner with me, and I asked him to go check it out. On this video that you're looking at right now, you're seeing some photos and some videos of that footage from just a few days ago. This isn't fiction, folks. This is fact. So why does that matter? It matters because there is a legal pathway for other tribes to come into Robeson, Hoke, Cumberland, or Scotland County to acquire land. And there is a legal process by which a tribe, a federally recognized tribe, could request to our U.S. government to take land into trust and then request BIA to allow gaming on that land. If you don't believe me, Google it. If you don't believe me, let me give you an example. This is not something I read about. This is not something that I saw on some news broadcast. I worked for a tribe in the western part of the United States, had the good opportunity to work with a well-respected tribe out west. I saw another tribe acquire land within 1.5 miles of their casino, a casino valued at close to $1 billion. They acquired that land right along an interstate, just like I-95. And they didn't just buy it and let it sit. They put that state's largest digital billboard along the interstate, directing folks in vehicles, just like you're going to see in this video with the thousands that pass I-95 along I-95 every day. And they were directing those people to not only their casino, but to their gas station, to buy cigarettes, and in their case, a cannabis operation. I'm not suggesting that the Lumbee tribe is going to have a cannabis operation, have a large Buc-ee's type gas station, or anything of the like. But when we talk about economic development, which I've been involved in, I had the good fortune to serve with Lumbee Holdings for a number of years, helping them develop what we are now today on the precipice of further evolving. This is about money, folks. And this is about what I'll refer to as an existential threat to the Lumbee tribe of North Carolina's possibilities, not my possibilities. You can't see today, but it's my 13-year-old here today helping me get this video done. The truth of the matter is, at my age, 5, 6 years from now, if we develop a casino type opportunity or industrial type operation, and if I won't enjoy the benefits from that, but those kids, your nephews, your grandkids, the neighbor next door that are around 12 or 13 years old, they will, because if we don't mess it up, in a few years from now, we're going to have access to unbelievable resources to help our elders, our veterans, and our youth have opportunities that have been unfathomable by our entire tribal population. You show up Tuesday and you vote your conscience, but I want you to show up and vote your conscience with a clear understanding of actually what's occurring factually and what may occur if we fail to take advantage of this opportunity on Tuesday. Regardless of the outcome, I'll still love you. I still plan to represent the Tribal Council to the best of my ability to help them pursue the goals that they have on behalf of our people. But please be an informed voter when you walk into that booth on Tuesday. To be clear, I'm not trying to demonize the Cherokee tribe. I have friends, professional acquaintances there, but let's talk some additional facts. The truth of the matter is Cherokee is operating 2 gaming facilities in the western part of the state. In their compact that I reviewed actually right before I came on camera today, they have the ability to operate 3. That's not me making it up. You Google it, Cherokee Compact, North Carolina. The Cherokee's not sitting back on their heels and just focused on collecting money for their current operation. They're a lot like other tribes. The Cherokees in the West, well, guess where else Cherokees moved in the last couple of years? Cherokee has a business interest as to the gaming operation that's in Danville, Virginia, right across the North Carolina border, right above Rockingham County. They're doing that, why? Because it's business. Folks, this is about business. It's about achieving, striving, seeking out opportunities to bring in more revenue to tribal communities. I don't personally blame or hold ill will to the Cherokee, the Catawba, or any other tribe. But they're doing what we should be doing and what I hope we're doing in short order. But imagine, if you would, them not only being in the western part of the state, north of North Carolina, and also in southeastern North Carolina. Let that sink in for a minute. What if they were on all 3 locations, creating almost like a triangle across the state of North Carolina? I hope that doesn't occur. I hope we're able to move forward in a more compatible way as we deal with this very tough issue facing our tribal community. But I believe that through this process, we're going to get better. I believe through this process, we're going to have more open communication between our tribal leaders and our tribal constituents. And more importantly, as I said earlier, we're going to provide opportunities for our youth. Thank you so much.